So you have a Dodge Ram 1500 from 2013 to 2019 Classic. Now, do you know how to change your cabin filter? I'm going to show you how to replace it. It's just going to take a minute. Now, all of those years of Dodge Ram, the cabin filter is right here underneath your glove box. So first, open up your glove box, and then you're going to see here on the side, there's a little wire here so that it doesn't overextend and all of your stuff falls off. So to remove this, you just grab your finger here, and we're going to push this forward. You have to close the door a little bit first. And now you want to push it in from the inside. So just unhook it like this. You can let this go. Now what we want to do is put pressure on both sides of our compartment like this. And now the whole door comes out. So the door actually sits into groove here at the bottom. Now that we have this open, the door for the filter is actually right here. Now, not all of the Dodge have that door already installed. Depend of the model and the year that you got it, but they all have the cut-in for it. So, for example, in my 2019, I already had the door that came with it and the filter. And in 2016, I actually had to follow the pattern of the door and actually buy the aftermarket cover for the door and the filter, and then after that you're good to go. It already comes with the clips pre-installed. It just Dodge never cut it out for you. If yours don't have this door here, I'm going to have a link into the description where you can purchase it. Now what we have to do is, you see this little triangle here? So this is what you have to push towards the door in order to open it. Like this. There's one on the other side too, but you probably won't see that with my hand in the way. And then we can remove this cover here. Now we can remove this filter. So to remove the filter, if you're not able to put your finger past, then sometimes you can push them right into the center, and that's gonna make one of the corner come up. And now you can slide your filter out of here. Now, I forgot to tell you, but the airflow comes from the top near your window and goes through here before it goes through your vent. So you have to make sure that you put the airflow with the arrow pointing down when you reinstall it. So this is all dirty, this filter here. It's blocking all the leaf and everything. It actually saves your heater core and your AC condenser from getting plugged up from all of those debris. Now the filter that I like to use for this, I'm not sponsored by Fram. The filter I like to use for this is Fram, because it actually is filtering particles small enough so it helps with hypoallergenic and dust and really small particle. Those filter in a plastic bag like this. If the box is ripped or anything like this, you won't have dust going onto the wrong side of your filter. So, and it looks like the filter is dirty, but it's actually black because there is some carbon in here to help filter the air even better. So now we're ready to reinstall this. You can see on the side of the filter here, it's showing your arrow for your airflow. Now we're ready to reinstall our filter. I'll have to go a little bit diagonal to install it. And there's no problem for squishing the side of the filter here to give you a little bit better access. That was very easy to cut out with just a utility knife when I installed the door into the 2016. There we go. Now we're just gonna reinstall our door. So line yourself up with those here. You need to put your door kind of straight like this. And now as you go up with it, it's gonna want to click in. Now before we go and click all the way, what we're going to do is leave it down a little bit and then reach in here on the side and actually take your wire out and then let the door slide in like this. You're gonna hold the wire at one end And we're gonna put pressure on the side to pass those clips here. After the clips are passed, now we can re-hook our wire. You see you have that little round piece, so this will slide into the bigger part of the groove and then slide back and click into this hole. And then to the other side here, you have the little triangle piece that we've been using when we were sliding in out of there. So we're gonna reinstall this. You'll have to lift your door a little bit in order to be able to reach the outside part of the hole, and then you can use the triangle to push it back in. Now, if you're having trouble to close it like this and it won't quite line up, just leave everything up top, and what you're going to do is just put pressure on both sides here, and then just put some pressure down to make the clip one pass by, and usually that's enough to push your clip from your door at the bottom back into the groove, and then you can try to close it again. If that doesn't work, then you'll have to reinstall this and then pop your door off and then try again to realign everything. So there you go, that's all done. It's pretty simple to do. It'll keep your air flowing good into your cabin, doesn't matter if it's for cold weather or hot weather. If you don't have one of those filters, I suggest that you do the upgrade and install one. If you do have one and you feel that your airflow is not quite good, then I suggest that you replace the filter, but you should replace it at least once a year. If this video helped you, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. I do lots of truck repair on my Dodge Rams. I do some on the Toyota RAV4 here and some other vehicle once in a while. Also review lots of tools, so stay tuned and we'll see you in the next video.